Okay guys, so this is now for AWS, right? So what you have to do for people who are just looking for some assignment or sort of POC for the same, so you have to provision an infrastructure for AWS cloud. And how you have to do, let's say this is your laptop running Ubuntu or Red Hat, whatever you want, and there you have to install Ansible. That I hope you have already that. So you have to create a role in Ansible, and that role has capability to launch an EC2 instance, and after launching it can store some information in some file, right? Let's say your EC2 instance getting created or started, then you have to save the IP address and the key name, IP address, key name in some text file, let's say output.txt, right? So that means whenever you run the role will launch an EC2 instance and store output in a output.txt, and that output.txt will have two things: IP address, the current IP, and the key name, what key pair you have used to do that. Okay, now in the same Ansible you have to create another role. That role is going to create an EBS, right? And the EBS will be attached to that instance that you have created in the role 1. So role 1 and role 2, right? Once the EBS attached, after that the same role must be able to mount that EBS, complete EBS, under var www HTML. Definitely var www HTML will not be there, so in the same this EBS role you have to write the step to install HTTPD. Now to install HTTPD you need some key and something, that's why role number 1 has this output file. So here you can use key and the IP address to log into that server, but that must be automated, not by using manually. So this EBS role can use this IP and the key name to log in that and create it. Okay, so this will be the first case. You have to create two roles. Then another role number 3, it will create an S3 bucket, and also it will upload some local data, let's say abc.html and hello.jpg that has this code written here, and upload to S3 bucket, and that S3 bucket can copy data to that EBS. So in short, a user or developer will upload the code in S3 bucket, and that S3 bucket can copy data to that EBS, and EBS is mounted under var www HTML. Okay, so whenever you hit the page, it will automatically access whatever changes you have uploaded in the S3 bucket. Okay, all the best for you. So you have to do this and report me, and definitely you have to create a common playbook. That playbook will be calling all the roles, role 1, role 2 and role 3. So once you hit enter, first EC2 will be created, then after some time EBS will be created, and then EBS is mounted. After installing this, then S3 will be created. Now you can share this URL to S3 bucket to developer, they can upload the code and we can just check it by browsing the IP address, right? Okay, thanks guys.